One of my goals for myself in 2025 was to hit 1,000 subscribers on this channel, WesleyCyber. I did not hit 1,000 subscribers in time. I was at something like 980 or something like that when we hit midnight, December 31st, or midnight, January 1st. And so I didn't hit that goal. However, just over a week into the new year, on January 8th, 2026, I finally hit 1,000 subscribers. So I wanted to say, one, thank you to all of my subscribers for, one, for subscribing, of course, but more importantly, for giving me feedback and allowing me to grow so that I can continue to make a channel that's valuable to all of you and continue to make content that's interesting and helpful. You all have helped me break out of my shell and learn a lot about myself so that I can give back better to the community and be someone who can make meaningful contributions. I know a lot of YouTubers. I've seen some really good YouTubers out there making content about quantum security and other things, introduction to networking, very, very important content. I follow a lot of them and subscribe to a lot of them across various platforms. But and they get a lot more subscribers a lot faster. Some of them hit like 100,000 in a few months or something like that. And that was never really a goal for me and never really something that I wanted to do. I always kind of saw this as a channel that was going to be a lot smaller and something that was not something that I was going to really focus on or try to grow significantly. And that's for a few reasons. One is that I'm never going to be trying to make viral content. I'm not going to try to make catchy content that's intended to cater to the masses. Most of my content is there if you find it interesting, if it solves a problem for you. I do have some content for more general audiences. I made a video about Tulsi Gabbard talking about using AI on classified systems. But even then, I highlighted my specific experience working with classified systems. I also made a video on the military cyber defenders in the cyber mission force of the military. But even then, I referenced a lot of specific military doctrine. I relied on my experience as part of that cyber mission force in the National Guard. So really, my content is never intended to be kind of this eye-catching, very flashy content intended for general audiences, intended to draw people in and get them to watch and keep watching. It's intended to be informative and interesting if it's something that you want to know about and really solve a problem for people or fill gaps in information that people might want to know. That's the purpose of this channel. And so if I get more subscribers, I take that as a good thing, that I am making content that people find valuable. But really, I'm never want to even be like one of these huge YouTube channels because that's not what my content's for. My content's not for the general masses. It's for people who find specific types of information interesting. Specifically, probably most of my followers are users of Palo Alto Networks products, especially the firewall. And I want to continue to focus on that, on solving interesting problems with the Palo Alto Networks products and the firewall. I am interested in looking into some other network security tools as well. So look for that here in 2026. But even though I, again, want this to be kind of a channel focused on the quality of content, I have seen a lot of feedback about the quality of the videos themselves. And so another thing I'm going to do this year is I'm going to try harder to make the quality a little bit better. Again, it won't be my primary focus. But one thing I did do is I bought this new microphone, as you can see, because a lot of people commented on the audio quality, and I want the audio quality to be significantly better. I really am just so grateful for how far I've made it. I did not think that I would have any kind of a following. I really just started this YouTube channel mostly just as a way to practice doing demonstrations and explanations. As some of you guys know, I'm a consultant at Palo Alto Networks. And I also work in the National Guard, and in both of those roles, I have to do a lot of explanations in front of people I haven't met or large audiences. And to be honest, in the past, public speaking is something that has made me nervous. including on video, is something that I've been very uncomfortable with in the past and struggled with a lot. But it's something I had to get good at, because in addition to public speaking, speaking on video is more and more common now, because we all are using Zoom for a lot of our meetings, and when we meet people and I do presentations for both of my roles, that can be on Zoom or Teams. So I had to be comfortable speaking into a camera like I'm doing right now, and you all have helped me get comfortable doing that and being a lot better. But that was where I started, and I just did a couple of basic demos on back before 2024, and then in 2024. Late 2024, I was seeing a lot of questions on Reddit about the new certifications. So I made this 6-minute video, and I didn't have any microphone then. I was just wearing my over-the-ear headphones, and just like had the microphone that's attached to the headphones. It's these headphones right here. You can see them, these headphones, and I actually took the microphone out. There's a microphone jack right here, but I took that microphone out of those headphones because I got a microphone, still a kind of a cheap one, before I got this one. But it was kind of a lower quality video, and I sound like I'm in a cave or something, or in a tunnel, and that video took off. It had way more views than any of my videos before had, and that was a video answering a lot of people's questions about the new Palo Alto certifications. So then I decided, that was to the end of 2024, so just over a year ago, I decided I would go try to take several of those certifications, and that topic really did take off and seemed to interest a lot of you. So I was really glad that I was able to get 6 of those certifications last year. I was able to help write one of them, and I showed you all what that was like, and hopefully helped you all understand these new certifications and achieve some of them. I've received more questions about certifications, which I won't get too far into in this video, but that was just kind of an unexpected turn of events. But really, it was the moment that I kind of saw this channel get a lot more interest and see a lot more people involved. So thank you again for being engaged with the channel. Please continue to give me your feedback and let me know what you want to see. And yes, if the quality is not that good, I mean, I'll do what I can. But again, I think I responded to one of the commenters who told me I sound like I'm in a cave. I said, this is more of a hobby. As of right now, I'm not making any money off of this channel. I'm really just here trying to make valuable content that people find interesting and help you all solve your problems. So please just continue to give me the feedback. I'll do my best. Continue to give me ideas, and I will, if I think they make sense or they align with my experience, I'll do my best to follow through on those ideas and make those types of videos. Lastly, I want to say that I did make 24 videos last year. I was looking just earlier to see how many I'd made. It was 24, so I made about 2 a month. I do believe I will be making significantly more than that this year, especially because I want to go all in on these training videos. So as some of you know, I'm currently in the process of making a course on this YouTube channel for the Palo Alto Networks Next Generation Firewall Engineer. And I've made 3 of the videos. I've probably got at least 10 left. So that right there will be like 10 videos this year. And then there will be, several more. But I will try to continue to put out videos. I see that feedback a lot, like, hey, just make these faster, bring these out. But as you know, there's always kind of a trade-off between quality and quantity. And I have my 2 other jobs that I'm doing as well. But that is definitely another goal of mine for 2026, to put out more videos and to bring you all the information faster, because I'm getting all kinds of questions. Really want to continue to answer those in that format. So thanks again to all my subscribers for engaging. If you're not a subscriber and you want to learn more about cybersecurity, specifically some of the more in-depth topics of network security and configuring Palo Alto Networks products, or military cybersecurity, things that I have experience on, please click subscribe, watch my videos, give me comments, and I will continue to respond to your feedback and try to contribute better to this community. That is my goal. So thank you all very much, and I will see you in the next video.